We are in the beaches where there is outrage and frustration tonight after footage of a dog walker went viral in this community. We first showed you the disturbing video yesterday. It appears to show a man hitting a dog multiple times. But even with video proof, advocates and lawyers say it is extremely difficult to enforce animal cruelty laws here in Ontario. And then he starts hitting them.
Tragically, buckpassing is the name of the game when it comes to enforcing animal cruelty laws. For many, many years, the agencies in this province have been very willing to pass the complaint along to somebody else and never take action themselves.
The video has been shared thousands of times in the beaches. A dog walker, relatively well known in the community, caught on camera in a violent moment, shoving and hitting a dog on the head multiple times before walking away with another one.
Federally, it's an offense under the criminal code to cause unnecessary pain, suffering, or injury to an animal. And when I look at that clip, I see unnecessary suffering.
But even with video evidence in their hands, advocates are facing major roadblocks trying to enforce animal cruelty laws.
It's very unfortunate. What are we supposed to do when we hear these things? We report them to the authorities, and yet the authorities seem powerless to make any changes.
The video has been shared with Toronto Animal Services, Toronto Police, as well as the province's brand new animal cruelty hotline. Ontario's Solicitor General launched the hotline last month after the OSPCA handed over its enforcement powers to the province for the first time in a century. But advocates tell us they haven't heard back from the hotline for weeks.
Good afternoon, Nicole speaking.
Hi, Nicole. This is Tina with City News. How are you? And when we spoke with them on the phone, they told us they're still very new and in the process of getting things off the ground.
So at this point, there are no inspectors with the ministry that are actively responding to calls.
Okay.
Obviously, hopeful that will be happening in the very near future.
Animal Rights Toronto co-founder Jennie McQueen says she called the hotline this weekend for another case of alleged dog abuse.
I was really disappointed. I wasn't given a reference number, so there's no way for me to follow up. They didn't take too many details. They said that they would report it to the Solicitor General.
In the meantime, cases are being handed over to Toronto Police.
When there are multiple different levels of agencies dealing with these problems, the temptation to pass the buck is very strong, and this exacerbates the problem.
Ontario Solicitor General, who launched the animal cruelty hotline, tells us in a statement that it would be inappropriate for the ministry to speak to specific cases, but they do say that the animal protection hotline is fully functional. They say protection of animals is key to the people of Ontario, and they are committed to putting a model in place that works locally. They also add that at this time, the province is in the process of adding more provincial inspectors to support animal protection across the province.